Hello everyone and welcome back to another Schnuckatoo video. Today's video is a very special video. It is going to be about pencils. Wow. Now I know what you're thinking. What? A video about pencils? What is there to talk about? Well, pencils are actually a very complex subject. For those of you who have been students for a long time, who have used many different types of pencils, you will know that there are a lot of different types of pencils, and they all have their unique benefits, and some are good, some are bad, right? And some are useful in different scenarios. Let's start with the most vanilla pencil ever. The Dixon Ticonderoga. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. The number 2 HB standard default most vanilla pencil ever, I believe to be, is the Dixon Ticonderoga. There's nothing more classic than it. Your yellow HB2 pencil used on every standardized test, passed out in every single classroom, is the Dixon Ticonderoga, right? Everyone knows it. Everyone has it. Maybe I should make a tier list. I don't know. I'll make a maybe just comment on how good it is. I'll give it a rating. Now, Dixon Ticonderoga is pretty default. I would rate it like, I don't know, 6 out of 10. Now, my pencil standards are very high, so a 6 out of 10 is pretty good already. Because it's a default classic pencil. It's the first pencil everyone uses, right? Now, the next one I really like. My first favorite pencil. Because these are all regular pencils. I only started using mechanical pencils in like 5th grade or 6th grade or something. But my first favorite pencil was the Dixon Oriole, I remember. And I think I was in 3rd grade, and there were some standardized tests we had to do, and they passed out these Dixon Orioles. And oh my goodness, it was like so good. The writing was so smooth. When I used this pencil at first, I fell in love. It was the best pencil ever. And it was my favorite pencil for a while, this Dixon Oriole. But then, my next favorite pencil is a mechanical pencil. But before I talk about that, let's talk about more variations of pencils you get earlier on. And one of these are the super thick pencil. So you know the learn to write pencils? I remember we had a learn to write pencil, and there was like a red, yellow, and green side. It was like a giant rounded triangle. So like when you held it, it was supposed to help you adjust your writing position so you could learn how to write. But I don't know how effective it was. Anyways, we had this giant thing, and I honestly don't think it was that effective, so I would give that thick pencil a 4 out of 10. But the Dixon Oriole, I forgot to rate it, probably an 8.5 out of 10. It was good. Now, I think in 6th grade I started using mechanical pencils. I don't remember why the transition was made, but I guess in middle school everyone just uses mechanical pencils more, so I started using mechanical pencils more too. And so, my first mechanical pencil, well, I'm not exactly sure, but I remember we went to the store and we bought these, let me see what these are called. We bought these Pentel Clicks. Pentel Clicks. Now, these Pentel Clicks are really, really nice. They're 0.7 thickness millimeters, and they are just so smooth at writing. They have a nice extendable eraser too. And they are just so smooth at writing. When you write on the page, it glides across, and it is so satisfying. Like especially when you're doing physics and math, like equations, and your handwriting, it just makes it so nice. Yeah, I'm a bit weird. I really like the feeling of writing with pencils sometimes. It's a bit weird. But that was like a very nice pencil. The problem is, sorry. The problem was they were kind of expensive because they're a bit fancy. They have like a clicking mechanism on the side. They have a roll up eraser. They can separate into two. So you can imagine it's a pretty fancy pencil. And back then and now still, I lost a lot of pencils. I was not very good at not losing pencils, and as a result, I lost a lot of these, which was definitely not good considering they were quite expensive and my parents did not want to buy more if I lost it, right? And so because they were so expensive, the use of it was probably like a 9 out of 10 because it was so good. But like the price, taking into account the price, it's probably not a 9/10. Maybe it's like 8.5 or 8. You know. Okay. So after pencil clicks, we have some of the classics. The classics mechanical pencils are the BIC ones, right? The BIC 0.5s, the BIC 0.7s, and the BIC 0.9s. I think those three are the only three that I've seen. Now, the BIC 0.5s, the problem with 0.5, any 0.5 pencil, there is one exception. I'll talk about that later. The thing about 0.5 lead pencils is I write very, very hard. When I write, I press extremely hard. And so, no matter how good the lead of that 0.5 mechanical pencil is, obviously, when we're judging mechanical pencils goodness, we also have to take into account the lead, right? And I guess I will talk a bit about the lead later. But 0.5, no matter if it's BIC, no matter if even the top quality ones, I just can't get used to, because I write super hard. When I write, I like press so hard the lead just keeps breaking and breaking. It's just very annoying. I go through like each lead stick super duper quickly, so it's not very feasible for me, I guess. And so 0.5s are not good. BIC 0.7s are okay. They're very nice. They write very nicely, and usually the default lead that comes with the BICs is very, very good. But they also break too easily for me. And that, I think that's just a personal problem, because I think I just write way too hard, and so it makes it very difficult for the pencil to not break, because I write so hard, right? I'm so disorganized. I'm putting these all in like random places. But they're okay, and maybe 8 out of 10 as well. Now comes one of my favorite pencils to date, the BIC 0.9. Now these BIC 0.9s are legendary in my opinion. They're pretty common to find. Oh, this is kind of another tangent. I might talk a bit about it. But BIC 0.9s, no matter how hard you write, okay, even for me, they sometimes break because I write super duper hard. But they are so satisfying. Like, especially once you start writing with them. Maybe if you're starting off with a new lead stick, it's not that good. But once you start writing with it, the lead stick gets kind of like sharp on one end, and you can kind of almost do like calligraphy with it. Not really calligraphy, it just like feels very nice and looks very, very nice when you're writing out equations and stuff like that. So BIC 0.9 is one of my favorites, and because of its like reliability and cost, although there's no fancy grip like my pencil click, it is very, very nice, very, very common, very, very versatile, very, very durable. And so this is probably my favorite pencil right now. I would rate like a 9.5 or 9 out of 10. Yeah. And so I think that's about all the pencils I use. I mean, I'm pretty sure the most common one out there for mechanical pencils is just like Pentel or BIC. I'm probably forgetting a lot. Oh, there's also like Papermate. But I've only like... oh yeah, there's that like really thick Papermate pencil. Anyway, there's a lot of mechanical pencils out there, but my favorite is definitely the BIC 0.9. Now, speaking of lead sizes, my favorite lead size, I would say, is the Pentel. Oh wait, the Pentel 0. I think it's the. Let me check. I think it is the Pentel 0.7 lead. Is very good. Yeah, the Pentel 0.7 lead is very good for the pencil click. But if you use it for like, I think the reason why I like the pencil click so much is the default lead it comes with is the Pentel lead, and I really, really like the Pentel lead. And the reason why is I think it's very hard, and so it's very hard to break, but also writes very, very nicely. Like some low quality mechanical pencil lead, when you write with it, it'll almost have like a squeaky feeling, a squeaky quality, and it just doesn't write dark enough, or there's not enough like grip to the paper, so you don't feel that gliding feeling you get with the more high quality leads. And so Yeah, my favorite lead for 0.7 is definitely the Pentel, but for 0.9, I assume I would also like the Pentel 0.9 lead. I've never really seen it, but because the default BIC Pentel 0.9 lead is fine for me, it writes very dark, it's very clear, it feels very crisp across the page. That is definitely the recommended and my favorite 0.9 lead, the BIC ones. And usually, the thing about my pencils is that their lifespan is extremely short. Usually, I lose them within 3 months. And so, with the default Pentel 0.9, the lead in it is you get 3 sticks of 0.9 lead. And 0.9 lead, because it's so hard to break, usually lasts long enough for me. And the good thing about these is they're very common around our school. And often, like, I don't really buy new pencils. I just go around the school, and occasionally I just find pencils lying around. And in class, I pick it up. I ask if it's anyone's pencil. If it's not, I just keep it for myself, right? Because that makes sense. And so, yeah, that is my short review on all the pencils. If I forgot a pencil, please make sure to leave down in the comments, and I will make sure to talk about it in my next video, because pencils are a very, very important topic. Oh, and don't even get me started on pens. Although I'm not that much of a pen expert, I'm more specialized in pencils because I don't really use pens in school that much. Although when I'm journaling, I always use a pen for some reason. Sometimes I use a 0.9 pencil. But yeah, those are kind of all the pencils I really like. I think my favorite definitely right now is the BIC 0.9. I have on my desk right now, I have 3 blue BIC 0.9s. So these are all found in the ground in my school, I think. And I have a yellow 0.9 BIC. I have a Pentel Click. This one I bought all the way back in maybe like 10th grade. I bought another batch of Pentel Clicks. But this one, like, Pentel Clicks are sometimes not that durable. But, like, I think I just really, really like their lead. And, yeah, I have a couple. Oh, my desk is so disorderly. I should make a video about that. But, yeah. So, please comment down below what your favorite pencil is. And if I forgot any pencil brands. But, yeah. That's all I really have for today. Also, important question. I have a story about skiing. Now, tomorrow is Christmas Eve for those who celebrate, but I think I might make a video about Christmas Eve tomorrow instead of the ski story. I don't know which one you guys want to hear, and so please comment down below with that too. Also, your favorite pencil and your opinions on this video. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I am quite excited for this winter break. Hopefully, as I've said multiple times before, I can finish. I have not worked on the video today. That's because our family went somewhere. But hopefully I will be able to continue working on it over break so that I can manage to finish it. And I'm sure I will. Alright. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed the video. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe to my main channel, all in the description. Join my Discord, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Happy holidays, and goodbye.